Welcome back to NBC News Channel. Today, we will learn about the dramatic twists and emotional roller coaster that Johnny DiMera and Chanel Dupree are facing in their journey as parents on Days of Our Lives. The story that has gripped Salem this season is not just about love and family, but about the sudden, overwhelming challenges that test even the strongest bonds. A surprise pregnancy amid new beginnings. Just as Johnny and Chanel celebrate their first Christmas with their newly adopted son, Trey, the news of an unexpected pregnancy shocks them both. Chanel, who had recently stepped away from her career in pursuit of personal happiness, now finds herself standing at the edge of a new precipice. The revelation comes shortly after their joyous adoption day, when the couple decided to rename their baby Trey, a tribute to Johnny's late grandfather John Black. The festive atmosphere is quickly replaced by a whirlwind of emotions as the couple grapples with the reality of adding another child to their fold so soon. The depths of Johnny's concerns. Johnny's world is rocked by the news. While thrilled at the prospect of expanding his family, he is equally overwhelmed by the thought of balancing the demands of parenthood for a second time. The adoption of Trey was a long and emotional journey, and the couple endured months of uncertainty before finally bringing their son home. Now, with Trey's arrival still fresh in their hearts, the sudden announcement of Chanel's pregnancy casts a shadow of doubt over their future. Raising a child means a significant investment of time, energy, and finances, and Johnny begins to question whether he is truly prepared for the challenge that lies ahead. A desperate plea for help. In a moment of sheer panic, Johnny reaches out to his close friends, Aaron and Sophia, who had previously been the adoptive parents of Trey before Johnny and Chanel stepped in. Frantically, Johnny asks them if they would consider taking Trey back, fearing that he and Chanel might not be able to handle the responsibilities of two children at once. The conversation is fraught with emotion, as Johnny struggles to contain his fears and Chanel tries to remain calm and supportive. It is a testament to the pressures that young parents face, even in the most loving families. The biological parent's dilemma. The question now looms large: will Aaron and Sophia take back Trey, or will they allow Johnny and Chanel to continue rearing their son? The biological parents, who once fought for custody and had a deep connection with Trey, are now faced with the same decision that Johnny and Chanel once faced. Their past experiences with Trey weigh heavily on their hearts, and the decision cannot be made lightly. The adoption process was not just about paperwork, but about the growth of love and commitment between the child and those who cared for him. The emotional impact on the family. The complications don't end with the immediate family. The ripple effect of the pregnancy announcement reaches out to extended family members, including Johnny's mother Paulina, who had been a key supporter of the adoption process. The couple's friends and loved ones are now divided, with some urging them to take things one child at a time, while others offer reassurance and help. The emotional toll is evident in every interaction, as the characters grapple with fear, hope, doubt, and the powerful desire to do what is best for Trey and the unborn child. The future of the DiMera family. As the story unfolds, it becomes clear that the DiMera family is in for a new chapter filled with both joy and uncertainty. The heartwarming bond between Johnny, Chanel, and Trey is tested, but also strengthened by the very challenges they face. The decision to embrace or relinquish Trey will shape the future of the family, and the arrival of Chanel's second baby will undoubtedly bring new dynamics and fresh storylines to the forefront. Through it all, the story remains a powerful reminder that love, resilience, and family are never simple, but always worth fighting for. Part 2: Days of Our Lives, the shocking disappearances threatening the DiMeras. On Tuesday, December 2, 2025, the quiet streets of Salem were far from peaceful as the DiMera family faced an unprecedented wave of danger. In the latest shocking twist on Days of Our Lives, longtime viewers are left asking, who is behind the disappearance of some of Salem's most prominent figures? And what does it mean for the DiMera legacy? It all begins in E.J. DiMera's office, where Kat has stopped by, her expression heavy with worry. She had recently learned about a shocking incident involving Jennifer Horton, who had attempted to kidnap Chad DiMera's children. While that revelation alone would have unsettled anyone, Kat is instantly filled with even greater concern when E.J. delivers another piece of news: Chad is missing. The situation quickly escalates from troubling to alarming. Kat, who has always prided herself on maintaining a calm and measured approach, cannot help but feel that someone is deliberately targeting the Demaras. Her mind races with the potential consequences. The Demaras, after all, have long been a powerful and sometimes polarizing force in Salem. Could someone be plotting against them? And if EJ were to overreact in response, how far might the family go in their quest for answers or revenge? EJ, true to his nature, claims to be investigating the case. Yet Kat is skeptical. There is a lingering tension, a nagging feeling that perhaps EJ's version of investigation might not align with the truth. After leaving EJ's office, Kat seeks out Rafe, one of Salem's most trusted and level-headed figures. She arranges a private meeting with him outside the familiar comfort of the tavern, away from prying eyes, to discuss the implications of Chad's disappearance. Rafe, ever observant and quick to connect the dots, wastes no time addressing the elephant in the room. He voices what viewers have been thinking since the story began to unfold: could EJ himself be involved in these mysterious disappearances? It's a question that shakes Kat to her core. While EJ is undeniably a member of the Demara clan and protective of his family, the thought that he could be manipulating or even orchestrating events behind the scenes is terrifying. Determined to find answers, Rafe and Kat head to Chad's room at the local inn. They arrive with cautious optimism, hoping to uncover some clue that might explain his sudden vanishing. Instead, they are met with an eerie emptiness. There is no trace that Chad has been there since checking in. His belongings are untouched, his room undisturbed, yet the man himself has vanished without a trace. The situation grows even more complex as they consider the scope of the disappearances. Alongside Chad, several other key figures are missing: Tony, Kristen, Megan, Stefan, and Dimitri. It is a shocking list, and the connections between these individuals are immediately obvious to Rafe. With the exception of Dimitri, every missing person shares a common bond. They are all sons or daughters of the legendary Stefano Demara. This pattern raises the stakes considerably. The Demara family has long been the target of schemes and rivalries, but the disappearance of multiple family members at once suggests a far more calculated and sinister plan. For Rafe, the most pressing question is simple yet chilling: who would dare challenge the Demara so brazenly? With Dimitri as the only missing person outside the Stefano lineage, it suggests a personal vendetta or a message is being sent. Could this be a revenge plot from an old enemy, or is it the result of internal family strife? Every possibility seems plausible, and yet none can be confirmed without more evidence. Meanwhile, EJ, the only Demara not yet accounted for among the missing, looms large in the background of this unfolding drama. His presence or absence carries weight. If EJ is not behind these disappearances, then he might hold the key to stopping the mastermind before more chaos erupts. But if he is involved, even partially, it threatens to tear the family apart from within, destabilizing the carefully maintained Demara power structure and leaving Salem vulnerable to further schemes. The tension in Salem continues to build as the remaining family members and allies scramble to piece together the puzzle. Kat and Rafe, now acutely aware of the gravity of the situation, understand that every decision matters. One wrong move could result in permanent loss, and the ripple effects could extend far beyond the Demaras themselves. The stakes are unprecedented. This is not merely a family feud or a political maneuver, it is a full-scale threat that could redefine alliances and loyalties throughout Salem. Viewers of Days of Our Lives have come to expect dramatic twists, but the disappearance of multiple Demaras in a single night marks a new level of suspense and intrigue. As the days progress, every conversation, every suspicious glance, and every unexplained absence carries significance. Who will step up to uncover the truth? And when the pieces finally fall into place, what shocking revelations will be revealed about loyalty, betrayal, and the lengths people will go to protect or exploit Demara legacy? In a town where family ties often collide with personal ambition, and where trust can be as fragile as glass, the question remains: who kidnapped the Demaras, and why? The answers will not come easily, but one thing is certain: Salem will never be the same again.